Okay, just checking you guys can hear me. I just turned on my mic. Nevo, if you can confirm, that'd be great. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Let me see if I can take away the slate. I had Rolling Thunder. I had planned to play it, but now I'm so tired. Let me get the animated bug in there. And let's see, what else did I not enable here? Live slate and missing still above. Oh, it blew away my settings. Nice. Yeah, and tech support had me redo everything. And we backed it up, but I guess it didn't take. So I do have everything else, but I don't have, if you guys like Mike just gave $5, it usually shows up with a little animation. That got blown away completely, so I gotta rebuild it. Oh no, I haven't seen it, Nevo. I gotta check that out. I'm ready to start my other bar top. I have the ESP Rade or Esprade, depending on how you want to say it. It's a shoot 'em up cab that I had for a long time. I've had it for 2 years actually. I just never got around to building it. It's not from Harriman Customs. It's actually a more custom bar top that's a little more advanced that I have to put together. And I have a pneumatic stapler, so it should be kind of easy to put together now. But I have to paint it. There's no laminate on it or anything. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. All right, so I'm just gonna play. It's gonna be very basic. It's not gonna have any animations. Usually I have all this stuff on the right showing what it can do, but I'm just gonna mess around with it. I'll play one game. And what I'll do is I'll start from the beginning. I usually start level 5 because I wanted to practice here. You know what? I'm not sure if I'm posting because with the YouTube channel, I just do it on here. It's a lot faster. So let me turn out the light. You can kind of see my shadow there, but hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. I've had allergies lately, so I muted the microphone while I blew my nose. Spare you guys that. All right. Yeah, it's super late. I was a couple hours trying to get this thing to work. And I have a lot to do tomorrow early, so I'll just make it a 1 credit game. And we'll see how far we can get. But I want to do more of these because I'm practicing. I've gotten to level 10, but I died. So it's really hard. It's a really brutal game, I have to say. See how far I can get here. I milk it very little here. People were saying this game is based on Golgo 13. It's like a Japanese anime kind of game. Alright, so I passed that level. You know what I'm really curious about? Did you guys, I mean, I was trying for a couple hours to get this going, and it kept creating live streams, and I was like, oh, it's not working right, and, you know, did you guys actually see or get notifications for those live streams? Or was it just, you know, this one thing? There we go. Hang on a second. So hopefully you just got this one that's here. But I was really worried when I was going through tech support. They're like, okay, try creating one and do this and that. And I'd write the word test on it. So I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Yeah, I'll look to see what you say in a second because I'm concentrating on the game. Okay, just this one. I just read that from Chad real quick. Alright, that's the last time I'm getting it. 500 bullets should be good. The thing I hate about this game, I actually hate it, is the guys that it resets you if you die, all your bullets, you know, after all that work. Especially the machine guns. Oh yeah, Golgo 13, yep, from the NES. Cool. Oh great, spray painting work for you, Mike? That's awesome. That's an old trick I learned on BYOAC. He's not gonna let me go by without dying. That sucked. This guy either. What the heck? Oh man, lost all my bullets. They can get really cheesy, man, I'm telling you. Once you stray from the patterns, it just randomly screws you up. Oh, I forgot on this one. Oops, I gotta go to the right. I'm thinking it's the later levels. And it killed me off. Alright, I lied. I'll put in one more quarter because that was kind of cheesy the way I died. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna skip to level 5. so you guys can see how far I can progress on this thing. Before I start, let me let it count down. Let me catch up on here. Cool. Hey, Greg. What's going on? Hey, Mike, I just noticed you have a different icon, just like Greg does. I know Greg became a member. I guess you did too. Oh, nice. Can't wait till you restore that, man. Greg, you should send pics of it to my email. It's delsarcade@gmail.com. Curious to see it. Can help you out a little bit too if I see anything, you know, unusual on it. All right, so let's start a game. I'm going to start on level 5 here. And then this will be the final game. It's going to last a while, I'm sure, but it gets pretty brutal. They get really nasty. I want to see if I can add any badges on this. Cool. This level is hard. See if I can get past all these guys. You lose a lot of ammo support. They're pretty ruthless. Oh man. Crap. You guys can see how hard it is. There's just so many guys doing different stuff. Whoa. Where's that coming from? This guy's throwing stuff. It's never happened before. You gotta jump here, shoot, go to the right, shoot, go to the right. And this guy. Okay. See that guy down there got me? It's kind of glitchy there. Let's see if I can do it this time. I have no bullets, crap. This part's kind of hard if you have no bullets. Okay, now jump. I think I can finish it actually. Okay, same thing, jump. Here, jump up, do it again. There we go. Alright, so I finished it. Double Dragon, wow. Rolling Thunder, Super Cobra, and Rally X. All good games. That's how it is with arcades. It's either feast or famine. A lot of times you get everything all at once. So here's where I get a chance to replenish my machine guns after you. I usually die level 6. Not always, but sometimes. My high score on 1 quarter here is, I'm trying to think now, 240 something thousand. It's pretty decent. I think I can go one more time. Now I'm gonna go to the right here. This looks like the first level, but it's really hard. It has bats and stuff, as you can see. And these guys. All right. Yeah, I still have to do that barn thing myself. I have a barn find. I have some games and monitors I got to pick up that I didn't get to last time I was down in Virginia. We just didn't have enough time. We chose not to do it. We could have if we really wanted to, but we said nope. It's not happening. Not enough time. I just gotta hustle through this board because time runs out at the end of this board. Whoa, almost died there. Alright, there's plenty of time to finish the level now. This one, I don't think you guys have seen me finish this yet. Like live. Whew, close. Those guys can't hit you, they're in the background. Alright. Here's where I kept getting stuck. You gotta shoot. Oops, I ran out of time. You gotta shoot, go to the right, and that was it. That was the door right there. I just ran out of time. I really sucked. Alright. Whoa. Oh, crap. Yeah, I forgot about that bat, dude. Sundance on Jason's. Yeah, I'm reading all your comments. It's cool that you're conversing. And I have to continue again. I know it's late, but this lets it continue right from this level, so. Story 8, here we go. getting quiet because I'm concentrating. I need bullets, so it's gonna waste some time, but actually messed up. I should have jumped like this. They're not doing what I want. I'm gonna die. Yep. Hey Robert, what's going on? I should be able to finish it this round. I have more time. Let me try it again. Jump. Oh, it's just not jumping. There we go. Yeah, that worked that time. Whoa. Oh, crap. Use the force. You know, I'm going to kill myself on this round because I want to only do one more game. And I keep continuing because, like, you just want to get back at them, you know? You want to do it. I know I can pass this board, that's why. I make it look easy, but it's super hard there. Alright, let's see. This is where I had to pause, shoot, pause. There we go. Need ammo quickly. This is what I was up to before I ran out of time. And that's it. That's all I had to do. Go to the right. Time ran out. You know, Mike, I was thinking about it. As you know, I'm friends with Richie Knuckles, and he owns a game, Rolling Thunder, where the world record was set on. So, you know, I doubt I'll do it, but he's experienced it. This part's hard too. See how far I can go. Nope, didn't work. Okay, I got it that time. This part's tough. Now, those aren't in sync, so I have to kind of go right and left. Yeah, that's much better. These guys shoot. here. Okay, I have 9 bullets left. This part's hard too because those... Oh, I got him. I got lucky. Oof. That was super lucky. Usually that guy kills me if I don't have any bullets. Wow. Level 10. First time on Livestream. Alright, it reset it to 50 bullets, so... I'm gonna go back in, get these bullets, because I need them. I'm gonna go here. Whew, that was close. This part's hard. Whoa, I didn't know he's gonna shoot. So should I continue level 10? What do you think? It only allows 6 continues. I think I've used maybe 3. Of course I'm gonna start again. Alright. I'm not gonna beat the game, I guarantee it. It's just way too hard. Ugh, that guy. The trick here is to go up and then go down. Oh, that was nasty. There we go. Jump up. I knew it. Almost at the end there. You might be able to see the last guy. Oh, come on. He didn't hit me. You gotta jump to confuse him. There we go. That was close. Whoa. Okay, this part's... There we go. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Might be one more? No. Cool. Got this part. What I gotta do. So you see how the graphics are changing? You basically drain your ammo. They take 4 hits apiece. Come on. I knew it. That's the last guy right over there. It's like the stained glass and it comes at you and he, boom, he kills you. Oh, he ran away. That was weird. Ooh, close. Ooh. Wow. Can't believe I survived that one. Panthers. Okay. This guy. I think I could just skip over him. Yep. This part's kind of hard. I might have figured it out. Just gotta jump to get him to come out. All right, here's the last guy. I don't have enough time to kill him. Died. Once you kill him, game over. Beats the game. Cool. All right, I guess I'll end the stream on that note, but I'm also tired, so hopefully I can beat him in the future. If I can get up to that guy with my machine gun, you just hold down the machine gun at the beginning and kill him instantly. Yep, so I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna continue here. And let me go back to my desk over here. And I'll quickly go through the chat and then I'll head out. Let me scroll up. Wow, you guys were chatting a lot. Looks like it was 43 minutes long so far. Looks like Nevo ducked out. He said he has to get his butt to bed. It actually muted the word butt and I had to approve it, so I just saw it now. Greg, so it looks like you got your hands full, man. You should create a channel, start documenting stuff. Yep, stream is still on. Command the line. You know what? Sometimes YouTube gets dumb like that. I see it on my device, so it's fine. Command the line, so you may want to reset. I'm not sure if he's hearing this because it's not working, so let me type it in so we can see it. Command the line. Hang on. Cool. Lensman novels, not James Bond. Interesting fact, Mike. So I apologize for whoever's watching this on the replay. I may kill it and just do a whole nother one. But you can't see the chat. I just have a thing going on with my plugins. I had to reset everything. I'm having a lot of trouble with streaming lately. Hopefully next time I won't. I think I'm able to figure out if I can create the stream ahead of time, put all the description and everything in there, then I can just take the key and do it that way. But it's supposed to do it automatically. The software's just not doing it. So I'm using, what is it called? The slobs. They call it slobs for short. It's the OBS, Streamlabs, OBS, aka SLOBS. Yeah, so it's not working right. Oh, you got video now? Cool. Yep, you don't want any freak accidents happening with that thing falling on you. So he was saying he was under his Sega GT replacing the casters when they got the stream notice. So Command Line was saying that in the chat, which you can't see on the screen, which I will fix in the future. But quality-wise, I guess I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's running at 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's the highest my camera will go until I get more equipment. You guys know about the contest, right? You guys have entered the giveaway. I'm sure you have already. We have a lot of entries so far, and it's only the beginning of the month. So hopefully by Father's Day, which is next weekend, or this weekend coming up, I'm planning on maybe on Friday starting the campaign for the t-shirts. Hopefully I can get 3,000 subscribers by then. It should, right now I'm about, what, 38 away. So it's looking pretty good. It's actually 37 away from that. So I'm just spreading the word. The contest is helping a lot. It's helping Crafty Mech as well, the guy who does the TPG. Oh, is it? Is it because, I guess, your cell data, Mike? Hey, Greg, you could always regift it to someone who needs it. You know, it's still cool. You could still retweet. You know, that's the main purpose of it, is you go in, you can retweet it, you can share it, and it kind of just exponentially grows where people start doing stuff. Mike, your reception's horrible, huh? That's cool, Command the Line. Yeah, I think everybody needs a TPG. You know, I have a friend, like I said, I travel to Virginia often where I go visit family. And he doesn't have one. And he's always like, hey man, bring it down. I'm like, you should just buy one. Because like, he uses them all the time. Every time I go over there, he's always using it. You know, to calibrate monitors. I bring my Rejuve kit, so he should get all that stuff too. And now he's getting more involved. Now that he's getting better, he used to be a noob, but now he's getting better. He's actually going to arcades where people own. He's making friends with the owners, and you know, they're working on games together. So I'm like, you really need all that equipment to go do it. Oh, Sencors are really good, from what I hear. I have the B&K, which is good too. You know, it's done everything I've thrown at it. But funny story, we may or may not show this in a future episode, but basically, a buddy of mine got a millipede out there that he was like, hey, I'm picking this up. I know you want it. It was really cheap. It was like $200. Non-working, it was playing blind, and it turned out it had one of the worst monitors in it, the Matsushita. People term it the Matsushita. But he ended up getting it working because Buffett's down there, you know, the arcade Buffett. And they got it working together, but it was missing I think it was green was missing completely. They tried rejuving it. Green gun was dead on an obsolete monitor. Can't really get those anymore. So luckily, he had a friend of his who lived near this guy who was giving away stuff. I think he was on the forums, and he's like, hey, I'm giving away, you know, a tube. And coincidentally, he needed the tube. So it was burn-free and everything. So his friend went to pick it up, who knows nothing about monitors. It was like a good 4 or 5 hour drive, but the guy was going to his house in the area anyway, his vacation home, grabbed the monitor. On the way back, he accidentally necked it. So the rare Matsushita stuff ended up not working, and he necked the board. But then someone else, or necked the tube, I should say. But then later on, I think someone else had one that they had two bad chassis, so he gave him all the parts in case his dies, and he gave him the chassis, which was also, the tube, which was also burn-free. So it worked out. He stuck it in the millipede. It looks gorgeous. Works great. So now he has I think he has the original chassis, the new tube. He has two additional chassis that don't work, and he has the one with the missing green gun and the other one that was necked. So he has 3 total, but he got one working out of all that. So he restored it, did it all that. I love to restore it on my own, but I just don't have time. So then he's going to actually bring it by. The plan is, he's like, hey, you can have it. But, you know, he put money into it to restore it. So he's going to keep it for a little while in his arcade. And once he gets tired of it, it's going to come to my house over here. So that's the deal. Worked out pretty good. And, you know, the family can enjoy it. He already has Centipede. So now he has Millipede and Centipede. And then what I'm going to do when I get it, I'm probably going to install the Centipede kit to play both. Yeah, I couldn't believe that story. I was like, hey, I can't believe you found the monitor. It's like 1 in a million. And then his friend necks it. The guy even said it to him too. He's like, hey man, you shouldn't put it in the seat like that. It may, you know, you can neck it, you can break it. And the guy's like, yeah, it should be fine. And I guess he went to take it out of his car and realized, hey, it was broken. It has poor red cutoff. Are you sure, you know, before you do anything else, try replacing that pot, because I'm on my Rolling Thunder, this one right here, the 4900, if you remember, if you look at the first videos I did on it, it was either really bright red where everything was saturated in red, or nothing at all. So I thought it was something with the tube, and it turned out it was just the cutoff was bad. You know, the red cutoff I think was messed up. So I replaced it and it ended up fixing the problem, but I did rejuve it anyway. So could be as simple as a pot. Those things are real cheap if you don't have access to a rejuvenator. If you do, you can just test it, stick it in there and test it to see what the levels are. Because as you know, you don't have to rejuve it. You can just test it and see. Doesn't hurt it at all. Yeah, reflowing helps too. It's always good to reflow. Every time I recap something, I always reflow. Some people don't do that, they just cap everything. But you want to reflow just the connectors that everything goes to. The neck board's really important too. This 4900, was it this one? Or the G07? I've done so many, I forget. But there was one that I had to reflow it wasn't working right, and I reflowed a lot, and there were lifted traces actually on the neck board that I repaired, and it fixed the problem. So. Yeah, it could be the tube. Just make sure if you're switching the chassis that it's the same type. So, you know, K7000s to K7000s, you don't want to switch it with anything else like a G07 because the yokes are different and it'll destroy it. It'll make everything blow up if you don't do that right. It's been getting redder. Could be the chroma transistors. You know, I've seen that too. There's usually on the neck board, there's 3 there you can replace. You know, I always try the cheaper route first, unless you have a rejuvenator, but it's not always good to rejuvenate stuff anyway, because it actually wears down, you know, the guns and stuff. So some people have even said, you know, they rejuve something and then after a year it's back to what it was. But, you know, I'm always keeping an eye on stuff. Like there's a lady, she's going to get back to me. I contacted today. She has a bunch of 19-inch monitors she's getting rid of. And some of them are at Zenith wood grain ones. So maybe I'll get lucky and find a G07 in there or a 4900 tube. That would be really cool. Those are CR23s and they have just these weird yokes on them. But hopefully older TVs are more compatible with those. The newer ones are the K7000s. So we'll see if I get them. I'll do swaps. I'll do another video on that. But yeah, I'm on a streak since the beginning of the year. I made a New Year's resolution to, you know, kind of vamp up the channel and no matter what, have a video out every week. So I haven't failed. Every single week, Friday at 10 a.m. I've done it. The only time I deviated from that was when we had the premiere a couple weeks ago at Fireball Arcade, where they wanted the premiere at 7 o'clock because they were having a party. So I just released it at 7 p.m. But this Friday, I'll probably do a Father's Day special. My son and I did a little thing this weekend. We filmed it, shot it. So I just got to edit it and put it out. And then, yeah, you think I'll hit 50K? I don't think so. But yeah, being consistent really does help. It's grown the channel a lot. But it's hard finding time, you know, between family, work, traveling, you know, weekends really get eaten up with family stuff, especially. So I'll have to do stuff like tonight. I'm up really late doing this. No, he didn't get his pay, but he's, you know, he gets allowance and stuff. Very little. He gets quarters. I pay him in quarters. There's a little joke in there somewhere. But he was really psyched. He said he watched it again when he got home, and he said it was cool to see his name in there. So he really wants to be on YouTube. So that's why this next Father's Day thing is really cool to him. Like, he can't wait to see it. Yep. He has stuff too. He has, I don't know if you guys remember that Vigolix that I have. It's like that green Invader cab, small one. I did a whole video on it. That's at his house. You know, he lives with his mom, you know, from a previous marriage I had. And he lives there and has it. So he's really happy. And he also has the, oh, actually, I think I have it here, but he has the Nintendo case with the Raspberry Pi in it. Yeah, it's good motivation, Command the Line. I had a messy game room, and I said, let me clean it up because it's going to be filmed. All right, let me throw in a couple bugs here, see if they work. Yep. Subscribe one works. Let's see what else. Twitter, it's working fine. And of course, Instagram. I just have to figure out to put the chat box in there. Wonder if I can do that live. You know what? I won't try it. I'll do it later. But I gotta add the chat box and also the money and stuff, all that kind of things. It's really cool. I mean, you know, when I donate money, I like to see my name on the screen saying, hey, yay, donated money, $5 or whatever it is. It's pretty cool. You know, I debated if I should delete my old videos because they're pretty horrible too. So you got to start somewhere. I got a really cool comment from a guy, Mike, that said, "Hey man, thanks. You know, I actually built a Vigolix using your instructions here, and he did it for his kids, and his kids love it. So thanks again." He just sent that. Thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I need more signs. I got to talk to Jeff. I have a buddy, Jeff. He's the guy who had the video arcade. If you ever see that video I had, let me see if I can link it. He has this really great arcade, but he has tons and tons and tons of neon signs. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, they're history, but still, they're pretty crappy. I mean, I won't delete them. Like, I'll download them first. And then I was actually thinking of making maybe at the end of the year. You know how like John's Arcade or anyone else will have like a walkthrough of their arcade? I'm not really into that because I do that all the time. So I figured maybe I can do like, hey, these are the videos I released this year, and like a tribute, and just have all the other stuff and just me hosting it saying, this is when I did this, and showing a little bit of the video. And then eventually sticking that on my trailer for my site here. Let me check this out here. Let me see. Trying to get that link for you guys. I think it's under arcade tours. Oh, I found it. Okay, so I put a link right here. And that video is Jeff's Arcade. He's actually getting out of the hobby. It's kind of sad. So he's selling all his games off, but he has a ton of neon signs, and he has a connection in China where they make them with a vendor there that the deal was he would translate everything for him, and then he would basically get everything done. So he got him a lot of business from the US. So he'd give him like samples all the time. So his whole arcade is full. He has like, I want to say at least 20 or 30. It's crazy. Later, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Command the Line's leaving. Later, Command the Line, CTL. Yeah, you're looking at his video now. It's pretty awesome. If you click on, let me see, I'm trying to queue it up here. Yeah, it starts like around 5:27. You'll see he has like, I could count them, 1, 2, 3 right in the entrance, right off the bat. And then when you get inside, he has like Red Baron, then he has like this Red Baron neon sign on top. He has the Star Trek pinball, then he has a Star Trek one on top. Like, he has tons of them. It's a good video. Check it out. It's called Video Arcade. It's on my channel. If you look on the playlist under arcade tours, you'll see it. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That one has like LED lights on the side. Kind of simulates it. So I'm reading you should grab that Return of the Jedi. What do you mean by that, Greg? Oh, you're saying that I should grab it? Yeah, my you saw I have a last credit video. That was my friends in Virginia. He has a really mint Return of the Jedi that we've worked on, and it still needs some work inside. Just needs some bulletproofing. The PCB edge connectors on those tend to fry. So we repaired it a couple times actually. I repinned the connector, and now we just got to bulletproof it. So it'll last a few years, but it's in really nice shape. Has a brand new monitor, and yeah, that thing is awesome. So he's in Northern Virginia, so it's right next to Washington D.C. No, I wonder if Jeff's gonna sell his sign that says video games that flashes and stuff. That thing is huge, but it's really cool. I missed a Taito cab that was for sale for $120, and you know, I want to kind of get rid of this other Arkanoid because it's just the wrong glass and the wrong bezel and stuff like that. So I was going to convert it to a Zookeeper, but man, if I would have gotten that for 120, I just would have taken that and put that into Zookeeper and left this other one alone. Yeah, that's usually what happens. They get like rotted on the bottom. People slide them around, they get messed up, so you have to biscuit joint everything, and you know, but those are worth a lot of money. They're like at least 2,000, at least. That's a good game. It's underrated. It's fun. Yeah, I'm looking at everything that I put on here. It looks like this stream is finally working. The only thing I don't like is when I put the Rolling Thunder description in there, it always gets like the Nintendo version. And I want the arcade version on there for the type of game it's listed under. I'll fix that next time. I have not done an Arkanoid last credit. There's two I can do actually, Mike. I can do Arkanoid, the original game, on my Cocktail, because the Cocktail is an Arkanoid. It's actually special because those things don't come up often. And then there's the Tournament Arkanoid, which is my stand-up. No, I don't think I've done it. I haven't even done it in the wild. And I've come across them in the wild. The Cradle of Aviation had one of those. I think theirs was the bootleg board, though. It wasn't the original. But yeah, I should do that. I'm pretty good at the game, but you know, that Arkanoid cabinet, I mean, it needs work. I might do an episode on it. We'll see, because it's resetting all the time. When you hit the credit button, it resets. Sometimes it'll flip upside down and reset. It just acts really weird. The regular Arkanoid Cocktail is fine. It works fine. But the other one's giving me trouble, the one I'm going to convert to Zookeeper. So I was like, oh, I'm converting it anyway. I'm not going to work on it. But what I may do is, you know, lube up the controls and get it working perfectly. I also have to, I think what's happening is the power supply needs to be replaced on it. So once I do that, it'll start acting normal. It's just not getting enough power, so I got to figure out why. But I'm going to rip out everything anyway because I'm making a JAMA. It's going to be a JAMA Taito cab that's going to have the Zook ZOOQ board. It's called Zook. I call it Zook by J-Rock. So I figured let me just do it then. But, you know, there's no time. All right. Yeah, I have plenty of boards. Yeah, the controllers go for a lot of money. I think it's like 200 bucks just for the controller, the spinner. Mine's all original. It just needs lubing, you know. It's very like dry. Like you could tell like, you know, it needs to be cleaned and all that stuff. So I think maybe I'll do an episode where I kind of just get it working properly. Like it works great now, but sometimes the controller doesn't work right. Where like you go to the right and it misses the ball and you're like, crap, you know. So I'll do that, clean it, put the new power supply in there and just get it running. I still got to vacuum out the cab. I got that cab and never vacuumed it out. It's probably crappy inside. Things are hanging. It's not even bolted. But again, you know, I'm making a zookeeper anyway, and when I do that, I was going to tidy it up, you know, make everything good. All right, guys, I'm going to, I think, sign off now. It's already like 3. Wow. So I just got to do a lot of stuff tomorrow. Doctor's appointments with my daughter, so I have to get up early and do all that crap and survive the whole day with her. It's gonna be fun. You know, just checkups, routine stuff, nothing bad or anything. Yep. So I'll say, see ya. I'll type it there. And I'll probably edit this to chop off all this nonsense at the end. But you guys got to see the last guy. It's pretty cool. I definitely need to do more of these to practice this game, because this game is extremely hard. But my goal is to finish it in 1 quarter. Night all, it was good chatting with you guys. It was really fun with this impromptu stream. All right, talk to you